So we are here today with Alex. It's Monday. I would just know his view for the next week, for the current Bitcoin profile, and for whatever he has on the market for us. So Alex, please share your view.
Thank you, Fab. Well, I always like to start on the weekly time frame to see how we closed. And we closed for the fifth week in a row, we closed green. So that's a very strong impulsive wave. And as you can see, the new weeks started with a large wick to the upside. I think we touched now 50.5K, and now we dropped more than 1,000. So we dropped back to support. Support is, according to the weekly candle, it's at 49.3, and you can see we are hovering around that price. This is the daily. As you can see, we had an impulsive wave that started on the 22nd of July or something like that, the 21st. And on the first corrective wave, the second impulse wave, I think ended here. And now, according to the Elliott wave theory, we expect a corrective wave. This is wave 4, before going to wave 5. I actually already draw it, and let me explain. So here we had the head and shoulders. Well, you can look at that way, and actually from the top to the baseline down gives you the price where the corrective ABC wave landed. And then, as I said, in July we started the impulsive waves. Let us put this one aside because I want to break down these waves here. These are also impulsive waves and corrective waves. So the first impulse, the first corrective wave, the second impulse, the second corrective wave, and the third impulse, which gives you the 5 Elliott waves. As you can see, the fourth wave goes down below the price of the first wave. But in this case, it doesn't matter because you need to look at the overall trend. The Elliott waves 1 to 5 in the second impulse wave of the bigger trend. It doesn't matter if this breaks structure by dipping below the price of the first impulse wave. So this doesn't matter. Also, if you draw a fib from the beginning of the wave to the end of the first wave, you get the 1.6 Fibonacci at 50.7. And we have touched, as we said, 50.5. So this is actually a confluence with each other, and that's why I expect a corrective wave down to, well, let's say 46, between 46 and 48. Also, around these levels, there are a few liquidity pools that need to be taken, and another big one is up here. So that's why I still expect us to bounce back to the upside after having the corrective wave. Also, as you can see, the trend line of the head and shoulders is in confluence with the I think this was the second impulse wave of the bull run, and it is in confluence. And if you draw the line, if you extend the line, you will see that the price of the impulse of the moves of the impulse waves is going towards the trend line. And I think at the wave 5 we will see if it gets rejected or goes above it. And this is in 2 weeks, I think. This coming week I expect to move down, just like we saw here, but this was I think 4 days. I think this will take a little longer. Why? Because we also need some consolidation because we can see the RSI being oversold and showing us a bearish divergence. So this tells me that we will see something like this happen. It will break down, find support, and you could say, well, it's being reset, so it can move back up again and start the last impulse wave. Typically, the correction of the impulse of the fourth wave is, if you draw a Fib inverse, is back to the 0.618, and this is also in confluence with the liquidity pools and these levels right here, because typically the fourth wave ends at one of these prices depending on how strong the trend is. So I think we'll see a price around 46. I hope this will be the worst case and best case it will stay above it. I think it will then range between inside this box right there and before moving back up. So yeah, this is my expectation for the coming week. I also look at the DXY. As you can see, double bottom, and it actually broke the trend line here. I should extend this one a little bit, but it broke the trend line. Also right here, it started a impulse wave, the first correction, and typically you will see it move to the 1.618, but it had a little difficulty because of the strong impulses of Bitcoin. Right around here it made a double top, tested the trend line again and started to move back up. However, as you can see, big red candle. I don't think it will go back to the trend line. It could, but if I think about Bitcoin having its correction wave, it will not drop that low. Also looking at the dominance is dropping. So this was the peak around April, and the dominance is dropping. It's now at daily support. This support is actually all the way back to 2018 only. Okay. And I expect, if the dominance keeps dropping and the DXY will also drop, that means that the money is flowing out of Bitcoin and not going back into the dollar, because it's going into the alts. And I will expect a alt party making the alts moon a little bit like they did last week. And I wouldn't be surprised if, this year we see, this year and maybe the coming, let's say, months, this year we'll see Bitcoin at around 41, making the alt pop a little more and eventually ending the entire bull run. So this is my expectation, Fab.
Yes, nice. And regarding your Elliott wave interpretation, you have 1 to 5. Then you know that at this point we have two options. One is the correction ternary ABCD, but the other is the impulse of 5 waves downwards. And I see that option sincerely like a probability against the correction wave. So I see that after the number 5, we will see a downward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, and the impulse going down probably, and not correcting with ABCD, because we will have a trend reversal and so on. So it's in line with what's already known about the possibilities related to the back to the bear trends. There are also options for considering the bull trend, but effectively it's too premature to establish something specifically for the moment. Regarding the alt market, we know that it could be alt paradise, but it depends on Ethereum also, because Ethereum effectively has a behavior that is very unpredictable in the last 2 weeks specifically. So we expect for all the altcoins new sets and waves of all-time highs. For Ethereum, if this would be the case, and it's possible because Ethereum could be at wave 5 but could keep correcting and going up again. So it would be interesting to see what Ethereum plays as a different factor in the alt market, because it's still an alt. And I don't know if you checked also the dominance related to the alt market and so on. Maybe we will do it later in another context. But it's very interesting because while Bitcoin dominance is dumping, the dominance for each coin, like Solana, like XRP, now is ADA, but ADA is still attempting that. We have seen moves from Solana to ADA of the money that were related to the all-time high of Solana, and now is on ADA. If ADA fails the round number 3, they will go probably to DOT, VET, or XRP. So it's a game that is playing on different tables too.
Yeah, I think ADA will move, or will try to move to $3. I mean, oh, a lot of pips here. Yeah, I think it will try to move to $3, and it's almost there. It was shy 4 cents, so it was practically there. And you see the rejection, and it's for me also a psychological level, because a lot of people will think, well, I will hold it until $3 and then I'll sell. But nobody ever says I will hold it until $3.10 and then I'll sell.
I have that limit, $3 and 0.1. So
yes, so that's why I said, except for the more experienced traders, they will have maybe even 2.9 or 2.995 as a limit, and it needs a lot of strength to get past this level again. But like you said, Sol was first, and you saw that the money is flowing out of Sol into ADA, and it actually also flowed out from Ethereum into the alts. But now it's starting to, it went to Bitcoin, and then it went to Ethereum again, because it got past this 1.6 FIP level. And I think the story of Sol, ADA, I think also XRP, they are just having their own party, not really minding their Bitcoin king, And I think this XRP coin will also start its impulse wave back up. I think when you see Bitcoin, like we said, start its last impulse wave right there, you will see coins like XRP and ADA also start to move again.
Of course. So thank you, Alex, for your views from the hill for this current week and also for the next opportunities. And we talk again when we have news, probably after the wave 5, but if there are emergencies, we will be talking again about the zooming on time frame that are reduced. Now we are talking on daily, maybe we can go for hourly and concepts related to the day if something new will happen during this week.